So being a missionary is just like one great big long vacation, right? Wrong. So not too long ago, when Hannah was in Bangkok helping our friends, I was able to go down to Bangkok. And then I tried to get a song cow, one of these things, to take me to the bus station, and like 6 of them passed by. Anyway, this one, it's too much, it's too expensive, but I have to get there, and getting there is, yeah, it's worth it, because you just gotta get there. Right now, it's exactly 8 minutes until my bus is supposed to leave. Thankfully, I know that right after this turn, we go straight and we'll be there in like 3 minutes, I think. Maybe 4. Made it to the bus station. Hope that's not my bus leaving. It's 5 minutes till my bus is supposed to leave. Made it. I think. I hope. So there's my bus. So I made it to Bangkok, got a taxi, and now I'm almost here. I'm excited. And then a few days after that, we both went back home. So right now we're in a taxi, we're going to the airport railing, which is like the SkyTrain, and then we're going to take that to the airport, and then we have a flight to Chiang Mai, and then we have to find a way to get to the church, and the motorbike is at the church, and then we get to drive the motorbike home. Yeah.
Let's just say the air quality is less than ideal. It's pretty bad.
So here's the luggage situation. We came back from Bangkok today and I had the bike in Chiang Mai. And so I've got my camera backpack on there, which it's about 3 times heavier than it looks. Hannah has her laptop bag and her backpack there. And then we also have things here as well. Yeah, a little bit of stuff. And about 1 day after we got home, we went to visit the school where Hannah had worked. And then a few days after that,
off we go to Bangkok again. Just a random side note, this camera backpack here, like, seriously weighs a lot more than this other bag here that is like all of our clothes and everything else except what's in the camera backpack. These things are heavy.
I feel like this is kind of getting old. Like, oh yes, we're taking a night bus. We're taking a night bus. We're taking... Sorry, that's real life. And because we've been traveling so much, it seems like an appropriate time for this question.
What do missionaries do all day anyway? Isn't this just like vacation?
I think a lot of times when people think of the word vacation, they automatically think travel. And so the fact that we travel a lot, it might seem to some people that, oh, it's just like a grand old vacation. It might look like that, but it sure doesn't feel like that.
I guess I thought it might be kind of like a vacation. I thought it'd be fun, adventurous, you know, all great, right? Well, it turns out it was actually super exhausting. First couple of 3 years I was teaching, and I was busy teaching. It was also helping, I was learning the language, and so I started helping translate for my mom who was working at the clinic. And pretty soon I actually started, there was one year I didn't really teach at all and I was just helping at the clinic. Sometimes I went to the hospital 4 or 5 times a week. As far as students being sick, I could get called any time of the day or night. There was just a lot that it wore me out. And honestly, it was just like, vacation was what we needed. We weren't on vacation, we needed vacations.
Oftentimes we literally feel like being at home is a vacation. So yeah, no, we definitely don't live the life of a full-time vacationer. All the travels have a purpose. We're not doing it for the fun of it, we're doing it for a reason. And it's a good reason. So even though the travels sometimes get old, when you're, you know, home for 3 days at a time, it's worth it because there's a bigger purpose, there's a bigger reason.
No, it's not just a vacation. It's not a vacation, really. It's a lot of work, and honestly, Satan really attacks a lot of times. And it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to be exhausted. It's easy for the language barriers to be stressful, and just cultural differences to be stressful too. It is worth it, though. Honestly, there's joy. There's a satisfaction that comes from knowing that you're doing what God wants you to do. And then, you know, just seeing other people's lives changed, even though it's hard, even though it wears you out. We found that it's worth it, and we're sure you would too. If you choose to just give yourself to God, to let Him lead you wherever He wants you, He will lead you. There are so many places that God needs workers that you could fill, and we would love to see more and more people come to different countries, and even in America, just to fill the places that need to be filled to do God's work. So we hope you enjoyed this video this time. Please be sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a video, and hit that little notifications bell when you subscribe so you can be notified. And also, please feel free to give us your comments, and if you have any other questions, let us know, and we'd be happy to answer those as soon as we can. Hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for watching on Mission Viewfinder.